Hello everyone, today we are watching... What the fuck is that? That is not the name of the video, by the way. We are watching Shy Guy, a PSA from the sometime. Made by Coronet, as usual. I gotta turn it down a little bit, not used to listen to that things that loud. We open on an orphanage. Oh, it might be a school.
In class, it's not so bad. But when school's out and the others go off to enjoy themselves, well, if you're what they call a shy guy, that's when you really feel it.
Yes,
the
it is.
Of being new in town.
Because they start stabbing you with knives like in the leg.
And you find yourself holding a grudge against them. You're
and
standing
so you
on the
murder them
outside
all.
Looking in. You might have something to contribute to their conversation, but nobody cares whether you do or not.
So
There's
he's staring at drugs.
And you don't know how to begin breaking it down.
Well, the drugs
You
will
imagine
help
keep
you
watching
be
the way
less
you look,
shy.
The way you act.
Drugs
They
are
think
fun.
You're different. So you head for home.
I should stop teaching you
What
that,
else?
shouldn't I?
But still, you can't forget that you're alone, an outsider.
Yes, he's alone, an outsider.
Hello, Phil. How's
His
everything?
name is Phil,
Oh, okay, I guess, Dad.
and he's
Your
from
record
the
transmitter.
future.
Microphone coming.
Oh, all right, I guess. I know it isn't.
No one got that
I
reference.
can't figure out where to connect in the oscillator.
Not even I
Looking at
did.
Connected into the amplifier, but where? It just doesn't fit in.
Why not a store and get
And he
more
looks
information?
remarkably like Crispin
By the
Glover,
way, how
proving
things
that
going in
Crispin
school?
Glover is immortal.
Oh, okay, Dad. But school here isn't like it was back in Morristown.
I
Well,
am
son,
immortal.
maybe school
No
is like
man
your
is
radio.
my equal. I
This
have
oscillator
inside
will
me
do its
blood
work
of
well.
kings.
But as you said, you still have to fit it in so it can work with all the other parts.
I know what you're driving at,
Or
Dad,
you can
but
be alone
I don't think I ever will fit in.
and
not
mutilate
here.
women and rape
I'm
them.
different from the guys in this
Because
town.
you're secretly
Well,
Jack
as
the
far as
Ripper.
that goes, Phil, everybody's different. That's what makes people interesting.
Maybe.
Really? I thought everyone was the
You know,
same.
When we moved here this summer, I had quite a time making friends in a new office where everybody else knew each other.
What'd you do, Dad?
I brought
Well,
them
that's beside
donuts
the
and
point,
gave them
son.
cocaine.
What works for one doesn't necessarily work for another.
But I bet the other men didn't look at your clothes all the time.
Well, what makes you think they look at your clothes?
Because I'm wearing them and they're
Because the other
neatest.
fellas wear sweaters or just shirts, not a regular suit like mine.
And
Well,
stop
sweater,
wearing
but-
a suit, you
but clothes
idiot.
alone won't. Phil, what about the other fellows? What do they do? What do they like?
Gosh, Dad, I don't know. I never
Well,
noticed.
this was the 50s, so I'm
Only I
assuming
know it's not radios.
Perhaps that's
ice
the reason you
cream
don't
and
know.
soda
You don't
pop.
notice what the others are interested in. Why not
That's
try
what
to find
everyone
out?
in the 50s liked.
How, Dad?
Well, you might try watching, listening. Pick out the most popular boys and girls in school and keep
And
an eye
then
on them.
secretly stalk them. Because Father
Try to figure
always
out
knows best
why
and
people
how to
like
stalk
them.
people.
Not that you'll ever be just like any of them, but you might learn something. Well, see you at dinner.
Well, there's an idea. Maybe a good idea. Worth a try, anyway. And
You
tomorrow's
could
not
also
too soon to
stop
start.
talking to yourself. That would make you seem less creepy.
Pick out the most popular boys and girls in school and keep an eye on them. Who are they now? Some of them are right here in this class.
Once again, talking to yourself
Andy
is
McIntyre,
creepy.
for instance. People like him, all right.
Okay, he looks like a dick.
Chick Gallagher rates high in popularity, too.
He looks like an asshole.
There's Jane Davenport.
She's
She's
kind of
popular
ugly.
with
Why is
boys
she
and
popular? She's got
And Jack
thick
Gilbert.
eyebrows, too.
What's he got that makes people like him so much?
A really bad haircut. So this is teaching you, if you're shy, how to be popular.
And Jack's listening. He really seems interested. Come to think of it, Jack's always interested in what people are talking about.
You know, when the
It's
bell
great
rings,
that
you're
also
supposed to,
well
like, I don't know, get up,
Anyhow, Andy
leave, go
thinks
to
he's
the
a
next
great
class. Not
Nah,
just
that's
continue
too
sitting there
easy, just
slowly stalking
listening.
people.
Well, what's this? Sounds like Jane's caught on to the same thing. She's listening. Hearing
So
about
you
Helen's
talk to
collection of
yourself,
menus
you
and
sit in
liking
empty
it. That
classrooms,
makes her kingpin. with
and you
her. Maybe there is
eavesdrop.
something in this
None
business
of those
being a
will
good
make you
listener.
popular, but they will make you a stalker. And someone
But
left their books.
Still, there must be more to getting along with people than just wearing a sweater and listening.
What's the matter, Bob? Handle stuck?
Yeah, I can't get it open.
Oh, here, let me try. Some of these.
Poor Bob.
There.
Gee, thanks a lot, Chick.
Is that guy's name Chick?
Now, why didn't you think of
That's
that?
kind of a dumb name.
Chick's always doing things for people. And it pays off in friends.
Boy, that sure
It
is
also
one tough
pays
history
off
assignment
in
we have for
favors,
Friday.
which
Wish I
you
could
can
find
use
some
to
good
have them
outside reading
kill
material.
people.
I found a swell book that covers everything Miss Carson wants us to know. It's called The Last Days of Monarchism by Henry Darrow. You can get it at the library.
I'm sure glad you told me about it. I'll get it this afternoon. Thanks a lot, Bob.
It's okay, Chick.
And back in the 50s, apparently kids still knew what libraries
You
were.
dope. You knew about that book. You could have been the guy that helped a guy. There it is again. Even when you bump into people, they hardly know you're alive.
Why do they look like they want to murder you? I mean, seriously, they
You're
bumped
alone,
into you
bud.
and then gave you a look like they wanted to
Alone and
murder you.
proud.
But then again, when
Keep
you
looking
stalk
around.
people, they tend
Gotta
not to
find out
like
what the
you.
score is. Look at Jack and Beezy over there. Girls seem to like them. Why? What's the angle? They do act kind of polite. At least they seat the girls and give their orders to the waiter. They aren't loud like some of the guys.
Cherry Coke, chocolate Coke, milkshake, and malted. Double chocolate malted. Okay, I got it. Whoa, jeez.
Excuse me, please. I've got the orders from my table. Just helping out during rush hour, Bob.
Gee, thanks a lot, Chick. That's swelling.
Okay, Bob.
There's that chick again.
Chick being helpful again.
I can't quite decide. I thought you would have blue and white striped dresses, Jane. I love the way it stays.
Hey, don't tell me you two are still talking clothes. Was this a plot to squelch all males present?
Yes. And he bought, I don't know. Okay, do not act really, really creepy when they call you over to your table. That does not help your shyness.
Pretty good. Come on, now.
Hello, everybody. Okay.
We men need some support to run down this girlish chatter. Hey, you want them all, don't you? Yo, Bob. The topic under discussion is the mixer next Friday night at school. You're going, aren't you?
Ooh, a mixer.
I don't know, Chick. I haven't got a date yet.
You know they didn't introduce each other at all, yet they know all their
Just a
names.
class getting together for some fun.
I know no one's
I'd
name.
like to, Chick.
I work with a lady called
Yeah,
Joyce.
I sure would.
I called her Joy for the first 2 weeks. This guy still looks remarkably like Crispin Glover.
Yeah, sure would be something to take Mary Lou to the mixer.
Yes,
Wonder
it
if she
would.
already
You
has a
still
date.
should stop talking to yourself. Phil of the future. Or is there an implant in your brain so you can
how's
talk to the
oscillator coming
future?
along?
Hi, Dad. Oh, I haven't quite got it working yet. But, you know that other business we were talking about? Well, I've been following your advice.
How about it? Find out anything?
Yeah, Dad, I think I did. It looks like people who get along best with other people are, well, the people who think about the other guy. They make a point of listening to what others have to say and watching for ways to do things for them, being polite toward them. Do you suppose it's sort of a case of thinking so much about other people that you don't have much time to yourself?
Well, perhaps that's right. Maybe the best way to find out is to try it next chance you get.
You know,
And
Dad,
stop
there's
acting like a
mixer
creepy
Friday
stalker.
night. I wasn't going to go, but in the drugstore the other day, Chick said I ought to come.
Good idea, Phil.
Well, Dad, There is a girl I'd like to take. Right. But I'm not sure she'd go with me.
Why
Never
does
even
this
talked
keep
to her.
popping
Probably
up?
fall all over myself. Besides, she's popular. She's probably got a date by now.
Well, it is pretty late to ask a girl. Why don't you just go stag?
Yes,
you needn't
just
worry
go
about doing anything
stag.
wrong, Phil. You act all right.
I'm not sure
Just
what
do
go
and say
stag
whatever seems
means
most natural.
because
Well, Dad,
it's
maybe...
50 slang,
maybe
but I
will
think it
be
involves a
easier after I've had a
moose.
chance to talk to her at the mixer. You know what? I kind of think this is going to fit in after all.
Yay! What, do you want an invitation? Do you want someone to open the door and grab you by the hair and say, "Come in, boy"? That doesn't happen.
Well, this is it. Sink or swim. Oh, there's Mary Lou.
There
she
she
did come with
is.
another guy. Beezy Barnes. What now?
He has a rock, apparently. Maybe that might be an apple. I'm assuming it's a rock, as they will be hurling it at people. Since this is 50s, probably the black people.
Look at Beezy, listening first to one boy, then another. It's funny the way people flock around a good listener. But what's this? They're talking about radios. That's right down your alley. They're asking Beezy about penny stock. You know the answer to that one. You could tell him. But she just to butt in. Beezy's still stuck. He really needs help.
Well,
Help.
go help him, Crispin Glover.
That's it.
An offer of help. That's welcome anywhere. It's not hard to fit yourself into a conversation.
You just jump
A
in and
mention
say
of a similar
stuff.
problem in connection with the record player. They're interested in that record player.
Or you could talk about pineapples. Everyone loves
They're
pineapples.
interested in that shy guy. They know he's alive now. And strangely enough,
figured
he's just discovered that they're
the
alive.
working of his heart and lungs proved he was alive.
Of course they'd like to see the record player. Of course they'll come over. Tomorrow afternoon.
So he's going to have a
Just
bunch
to
of
do a little
strange
more
people in his
soldering and
house.
connect the oscillator into the amplifier, and everything will fit in.
Oh, Phil, could you have it ready by next week and bring it over to my house?
I guess so.
Some of the gang's coming over Thursday night, and we could have a lot of fun with it. You will come, won't you?
Well, one shy guy is on his way. Not that his worries are over.
And his
He'll
dad's
still have his
bringing them
moments of
soda
doubt,
pop.
of hesitation, of fear that he might do something wrong. But he can face these problems now because he knows that he's not really different. And while he's discovered only a few of many ways to overcome shyness, he's discovered that it can be done. And that's the main thing, isn't it?
Yes, that is the main thing. He is no longer shy. Now he is prim and popular. And can go have sex and have many, many babies. Which, by the way, none of those methods they just mentioned work nowadays. People want douchebags like me, because I'm a douchebag who doesn't know your name because I don't care about you. Join me next time when we look at something else. I have no idea. I've got like a thing of videos and I hope to God YouTube doesn't take them down. Till next time, goodbye.